Looking to apply your visual brand to your first campaign? Well, I've recruited some help just to give us some direction. Say hello to Luna, our pug. As I walk you through Raisley, I'm going to create a campaign all about what she loves the most. What is it, Luna? Food. That's right, food. Let's dive in. Now you are familiar with your environment, adding your organization's visual brand design to your campaign is a great next step. It takes your campaign from being a template to being something that's truly yours. And it's really nice to do early on so you can enjoy your campaign's evolution. But before you kick off, check out our pre-campaign asset checklist in the description below so you can have all the files and the brand assets needed to get started. But first, let's explore where to make these changes. Raisley has two primary areas where you can adjust your visual brand: your design settings and the page builder. You can access design settings from the sidebar in your campaign. Here you can add your logo, select primary and secondary colors, make font changes, add a hero image, customize buttons, check out your media library, and access your custom styles editor. Settings here define your global visual settings, so you don't have to change every element in the page builder one at a time. The page builder also allows you flexibility where you can change colors and font styles and much more on just individual elements. This can be really helpful when just needing some quick edits. Raisley gives full access also to your site's custom style sheet, giving you full control over anything and everything. It requires CSS knowledge, so do check out our support guides in the description below for help. There are three brand elements we want to first look at changing. They include your logo, your colors, and your fonts. Within your campaign, from the sidebar, select Design and then Brand. Expand the logo option and select Remove. Now simply drag in your logo file or click to upload file to your media library. Save changes and your logo is ready. Now from the sidebar, select Pages and then Header and Footer. Your header is the top section shown on every page in the campaign, whilst the footer is the bottom section on each page. It's a good idea to have your logo in both. You'll see that your logo is now placed in the header using the header block. Let's just do a few quick things. Hover over your header block settings and select Remove. Select the Add button, then the Blocks option on the left. In the search bar, type in Logo. Select Campaign Logo from the options and place it in the header section. Open the block settings and change your alignment for the logo to the left. And now adjust the logo width to suit your header. Now select the row setting and change the background color to either black or white, depending on your logo. Next, select the Advanced tab and change your vertical spacing to around 20. This will give us a little bit more space to work with so you can apply changes. Okay, now for the footer. Let's do the same as the header and add our campaign logo down to the left. Let's just change the footer's background color. And now we can add a little bit of spacing underneath with a simple spacer. When done, apply our changes and select Save. To go back to the admin panel, just select the Raisley logo on the top left, the quickest way to go back. And there we have it. Your logo is looking great. I can see that the logo is also repeated on the homepage though, which I actually don't need. To remove this, I can simply go into the homepage, hover over the campaign logo, and select Remove. That's looking much better. To note, how your site looks on mobile will vary, and in the Page Builder tutorial, we'll explore more on mobile responsiveness. Next, let's set your brand colors. Go back to your design settings and select brand. Here you're given the options to change your brand color and the secondary color. First, let's expand the brand color and select change. You can either enter the hex value or the RGB value for the color. If you are unsure how to find these values, check out the description below for some tools to help. Once entered, select Save Changes. Secondary color is often an accent color, something fresher, brighter that complements your brand color and pops. Add your color and select Save Changes. Let's take another look at your site. As you can see, Razy converts the primary and secondary colors to a 16 color palette as incorporated across the site. You can change these if you like, but they do give you some consistency to help get you going. Now, whilst I'm in the brand settings, I just want to change the hero image to something a little bit more relevant. Simply expand campaign image, trash the existing image, and drag in a new one. Select Save Changes, and there. I reckon that's looking a lot better. An important step is changing the fonts so they reflect your brand. This step is a little more involved, so let's dive in. Within your design settings, select Fonts. Here are your font styles. You can see that you have 3 styles to design. Headings, think of them as titles. Paragraphs, that's your regular body text. And links, for text that provides a website link. Razy provides easy access to 6 heading styles, though you don't have to use them all. They are numbered as they form a hierarchy, as you can see in the preview. Now let's start by selecting the fonts we'll use. Razy helpfully integrates with Google Fonts, providing you a wealth of clean and usable fonts for your site. You can also link Razy with Adobe Fonts or even upload your custom fonts, and for these, check out the article in the description below. Now let me start with one and then you can go on and do the rest with confidence. Let's expand heading 2 and type in the font family selection. I'm going to go with Lato for now as it's clean and simple. I'll also change the font size and weight and the color for each. I like my fonts to be a little softer than black, so I'm going to go with a dark gray. Other attributes such as line height, letter spacing, margins, and styles are also available to change. Now, once you're done, don't forget to save your changes. When using Google or Adobe Fonts, you'll be able to see the live preview change within your settings. To note, I often vary the font choice for heading 3, selecting often a serif font. So I'll use Laura for that, and I'll change the weight to light and select italic. You can now go ahead and change your styles for the other headings, as well as paragraph and links, but just don't forget to save your changes. Now before we preview the page again, there's one more step in brand, and that's buttons. Funny enough, these make a big difference to your design. I've added a button into the home page so that we can see it live, but I want to change it a little bit. So, from the design settings, select buttons. You have 4 buttons to style. Your brand may likely have certain ways buttons are designed, but let me show you 2 simple design changes you can make for them. Firstly, expand the primary button. Now change the padding to 16 pixels vertically and 44 pixels horizontally. Change the rounded corners to 50 pixels, and let's increase the size to 16 pixels as well. Now, let's have a look. I reckon it looks very clean and accessible. Pretty good. Do you have more design ideas for your site? Well, the best thing is Razorly gives full access to your site's CSS style sheet, so you can turn almost any design idea into a reality. You will need to be familiar with CSS, so check out the link in the description below to help you get started. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And use the comments below to show us your site. We'd really love to see how you went. See you in the next session where we'll explore all things Page Builder.